So, I've just returned from the big city of Palmerston North, where I've been out buying some Microsoft products. Why would I buy some Microsoft products? Well, who doesn't love a good Microsoft product? Especially when I've had such good bangers such as the, what was there? There was the Windows Phone. Oh, good memories. There was the Microsoft Zune. Oh, how could we forget that? Best MP3 player ever. Could that even play MP3s, or was it just some WMA thing? Anyway, I digress. Why are we looking at a MacBook Pro? So, this is a 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro. Previous generation, now that the new processors are out. This is Apple's own design, their own silicon. It is 8 gigs of RAM, and the performance is insane in comparison to the previous Intel generation. Now, that's not what we're here to see. Just going to put that down over there. Why was I showing you that? Because it is exactly the same price retail as this. This is Microsoft Surface Laptop 4. All right. What do we got here? We have an AMD Ryzen 5, which is the Microsoft Surface Edition. This is Microsoft trying to do something quite similar to Apple. Not quite the same. It's not ARM. It's still x86, but it's a processor designed for this device. Now, it's got 16 gigs of RAM, whereas the MacBook only has 8 gigs. It has less cores. It is 6 core, but it's multi-threaded, so 12 threads. The MacBook Pro has 8 cores. It has 4 high performance and 4 high efficiency cores. Okay. Now the color, matte black, because why would I not buy matte black? Everybody loves matte black, right? Hell, I didn't even look at it. In fact, I haven't even seen this device in person. All I've seen is the cover of the box. Now, talking about the box, this is actually very, very reminiscent of Apple packaging. And that's good. It's a premium product. I mean, it literally costs the exact same money as the Apple device. All right. Should we get into it? Ooh. Ooh, that's good. All right. Nice, nice. I've just realized that there's a little pull tab, so I could have got in there without a knife. Anyway, get rid of that. Okay, what do we got here? Windows 10 Home. I think that's a problem. And I think I have to pay for an upgrade to a professional license to actually use it for what I need. Okay, we've got a power supply. We've got support for Wi-Fi 802.11ax. I don't even know what AX is. We've got Bluetooth 5. Okay, all right. Oh, the big moment. Wow, it's very Apple reminiscent. Look at the quality of this. Wow, the box alone's worth some money. All right. Oh, that hit the MacBook. Okay. This is nice. This is premium. This is actually very nice indeed. Okay. Again, this is literally identical to opening an Apple product. Oh, sorry. Well, I can't get, this may as well just be an Apple product. All right, so what do we got here? A New Zealand, Australia plug. Well, again, packaged exactly the same. I mean, why not? Apple does it well, why not do the same? Okay, what else we got here? Oh. 65 watt power supply. All right. I think that's actually the same as what's in the M1 MacBook Pro. Oh, that's nice. We've got a USB port here. Why do we have a USB port here? Maybe that's to charge my Windows phone. Or maybe my Zune. Was Zune USB? It's probably parallel or something. All right, let's put that down there. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Very exciting watching me package that up. Is there anything else in the box? No. What is actually in here? Should we have a good look at this? Do we get some Microsoft stickers? Oh, I'd love a good Microsoft sticker. Okay, Microsoft Surface Laptop 4. All right. Safety and Regulatory Guide. What's this? Is this a Microsoft sticker? No, it's a random piece of cardboard. Why do we have a random piece of cardboard? All right, whatever. Okay, Surface Laptop 4. Windows Hello Camera. That's a good feature. It'll be interesting to see how well that performs compared to Face ID. Not that the MacBook Pro has Face ID, it has Touch ID. It has a headphone jack. Has USB-A, so USB, is that only USB? Oh, it doesn't say if it's USB-A 3.0 or if this is 2.0, so high speed or not. There's a USB-C, so, I mean, the MacBook has two USB-Cs, but something that's important to note here is that the MacBook USB-C is Thunderbolt. Now, this has no Thunderbolt. Even the Intel variant of this laptop has no Thunderbolt. So if you need Thunderbolt, look somewhere else. That's somewhere where the MacBook is a clear winner. All right. But, I mean, we still just have two ports. We still have a headphone jack. It's pretty comparable to the MacBook. 3, what's 3? Power. Oh, yeah. Because we have this funky proprietary power adapter. Because what could go wrong with that? Looks like it can go both ways. Is it MagSafe? Oh, it's MagSafe. Remember when Apple introduced that? I mean, it's not too bad. It's reversible as well. It's pretty good, really. Oh, look at this. I've touched it twice and I've got fingerprints all over it already. Okay, so she's definitely a fingerprint magnet. Do we really need to read any more of this? Probably not. First page. Getting started. Plug the power cable into your Surface laptop and then into the wall outlet. You know what? I'm going to plug it into the wall outlet first. Windows will guide you through the setup process. I imagine that's going to be a great experience. All right, battery health. All rechargeable batteries wear out with time. Yep. To maintain your battery health and performance, follow these tips. Several times a week, let your battery drain below 50% before charging it. Okay. Or you could just build products where we can replace the batteries. That would be nice. Avoid having your Surface laptop plugged in 24/7. So, yeah. I don't know how well Windows does this, but Apple with macOS, they have a feature that won't charge it past 80%, and it learns how you use your laptop. So if you are somebody who keeps it plugged in regularly, then they won't charge it past 80% to try to make that battery last longer. For contrast, my M1 MacBook Pro is just on a year old, and the battery is already down to 90%. So, I mean, that's not too bad, really. It's only 10% of its life gone in 1 year, so in 5 years' time, it'll still have battery. It'll still power on. I don't know how well it'll perform, but we'll see. If you plan to store your device for a long time, charge the battery to 50% every 6 months. So if you're going to buy a brand new Surface device to keep in your garage and never use, then remember to get it out every 6 months and charge it to 50%. Alright, just other stuff. Okay. Let me just clear the table. Oops. Okay, what do we got here? The Star Attraction. This really is quite nice. It's very premium. Okay, that's interesting. So we've got some venting across the back here. We've got some Microsoft, made in China. Headphone jack. Could actually be useful. USB-C, some type of USB-A. It's not blue. I don't know if this is USB 3.0 or not, or what's actually going on here. Before we open it and look at it, I just want to compare it to this guy, because they're exactly the same price. Alright, so it's a little bigger than the MacBook Pro, but I know that the screen's a different ratio because I did a bit of research first. Alright, now what's our thickness like? Oh wow, look at that. That is just so similar, like, it's actually thinner. So at the front, when it's sitting on the table, that's lower than that is. Now at the back, slightly higher. So it's more of a tapered profile, like what a MacBook Air would be like. And to be fair, performance-wise, well, I was going to say that this is closer to the M1 MacBook Air than this is, but this is identical to an M1 MacBook Air, apart from it has some fans so it doesn't thermal throttle. So, same thing, apples and apples. All right, how does Apple do it? Well, they have a processor that doesn't run as hot as the sun to start with, so it doesn't actually matter, but yeah. You can see the vents on either side for each of the fans. All right, let's get rid of it. Back to this premium Microsoft product. Look at that, eh? Yeah, that's good. That's a good Microsoft product. Look at this, my fingerprint's all over it. It's filthy already. Haven't even opened the lid, and it already looks like I'm going to have to edit that out. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Instant on. It's before I'd even finished opening the screen. Very Apple-erviness. Oh, that's not a bad keyboard. We like that. Oh, that feels good. That's one thing about a PC laptop. Every single PC laptop I've come across, the touchpad is just absolute garbage. Like, it's just so bad you don't even want to touch it. With a PC laptop, you have to carry around an external mouse so you can use the thing. Something you really notice when you use a lot of Apple products, just how good the actual interaction with the device is. And I mean, that's important, right? You have to use the device, so you have to interact with it. All right. I suppose this is it for now. I've got to go off and set this all up. That screen's very, very reflective. It's quite bad. All right, let's get rid of that. So, that is the unboxing of the Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 with the AMD Ryzen, the 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gig of storage. Actually, that's something worth mentioning. So that 256 gig storage, I believe that if I pried off these feet, I could remove this bottom cover, and that there's a little M.2 SSD about here somewhere that's actually removable. So that if I was disposing of this device, because, well, not that I ever would, because I mean, high quality Microsoft device is never going to break, right? It's never going to even be obsolete. Windows 10, 11, TPM. All right, but sorry, where was I going? All right, so you can remove the SSD from this and you can destroy it separately. So when you are disposing of the device, if you're a business, somebody who has sensitive information on here and you know, they need to dispose of the device for whatever, they can remove the SSD and they can get it recycled. The MacBook, you can't do that. So that's one advantage of this. That's quite nice there as well. But again, fingerprint magnet. All right. And that's my video. I might make another one after I have an impression of just how good this bad boy is. All right. Catch you later.